Hi, welcome to Zgadgetreview. A couple of weeks ago, we learned that Google Stadia had closed their gaming studios. It was sudden and unexpected. They, of course, said that they will continue providing service for third party games, and then recently they also announced that we're going to have all these third party games coming to the service, which is fine and dandy. But as I said on my Stadia video, which you can see up here, it doesn't really mean anything when you don't have exclusive games coming to a platform. As I said before, why would I want to play games on Stadia that I can play anywhere else? Now, Kotaku is reporting that one of the reasons why Stadia decided to shut down their studios is because of Microsoft Bethesda acquisition. In his Thursday Q&A with staff, he pointed specifically to Microsoft's buying spree and planned acquisition of Bethesda software later this year as one of the factors that had made Google decide to close the book on original game development. Now, they don't provide any more context to that specific piece of information. But why would Microsoft buying a studio make Google or Alphabet or whatever you want to call the parent company say, you know what, we're not going to work on original content for Stadia anymore. Have a good day, people. We're done. One of the reasons could be that Alphabet slash Google slash Stadia might have been trying to purchase the studio. Maybe they were in competition with Microsoft to buy the studio, and Microsoft ended up winning that contest. And one of the things that probably Google was thinking of is having Bethesda content as exclusive content for their platform. Once that studio was purchased, then that kind of went out the window and they had to reassess and decide, is this going to be worth our investment or not? Clearly, after Microsoft bought Bethesda, they decided it isn't worth it. We are closing shop. The other reason could be that Xcloud is actually Stadia's biggest competition, if not the only competition, because we have Amazon Luna, but it isn't widely available yet. It's something that's still in beta and invitation only. So technically at this point, the only competitor out in the market is Xcloud. And I know there are other gaming platforms, but none as big as Xcloud or Stadia. So that's why I'm talking about these two right now. So it could be the Stadia Solid strides that Microsoft is making with Xcloud. By that I mean how much bigger they're making their platform. For example, they just announced that you're going to be able to do Xcloud on your web browser. The fact that you obviously can do it on your phones, and the fact that you can do it on any console. The other thing that they announced that there's going to be an Xcloud app coming to a TV near you at some point within 2021. Microsoft also has the biggest gaming library at this moment with Game Pass / Game Cloud service. The pricing for it is also very affordable. And the other thing that also factors into this is brand recognition. Between PlayStation, Xbox, and Stadia, PlayStation and Xbox have a lot more brand recognition than Stadia does. By Microsoft buying Bethesda and all the other studios that they have bought, and the work that they have been putting with those studios for exclusive games, completely eclipses anything that Stadia could provide when it comes to exclusive titles, making the service less appealing to the majority of people who play games. It is surprising that Google took the steps that they took with Stadia because the service is so new. The service has only been around for a couple of years. And to not give the service enough time to mature, to launch some exclusive titles, makes it seem like Google was never really into cloud gaming to begin with, to throw the towel like this so quickly.
Stadia? What? What Stadia?
Clearly, the fact that they mention Bethesda as one of the reasons why they decided to get rid of their exclusive studios points to me towards my theory that Google was chasing Bethesda to bring it as their own studio. and take advantage of their titles. To me, that's something that probably they were banking on, and when Microsoft took that off the table, it became a real issue for them, where they were like, well, here goes our business plan.
Watch. Go find Stadia, boy. Don't worry. You'll never find it. Okay.
Or maybe it could just be that they saw what Microsoft/Xbox was going to bring to the table when it came to game cloud streaming, and decided that their investment wasn't worth it, and the amount of money that they were going to have to spend in order to catch up to everything that Microsoft already has in place was going to be too much. And I'm assuming also that the amount of subscribers that they had in place wasn't enough of a reason for them to keep the service going. And I know that I'm talking in the past as if the service is completely closed by now, but let's be real. Stadia is on their way out. Stadia is on their way of closing their doors. That is pretty much what they have told us when they decided to close their first-party studios.
Stadia!
What do you think about my theory? Do you think that Google was probably chasing Bethesda as one of the major studios to make the service work? Let me know in the comment section. That's it for me. Go ahead and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos. And if you have recently subscribed to the channel, I want to thank you very, very much for helping me grow. I appreciate all your comments, all your feedback. So thank you very much for watching.